Hi, this is Geib-Ayala. This is my WEL440 final presentation. My action research project is called Planting the Seeds, How to Take Care of the Environment and Be a Better Citizen. The project is about educating elementary school kids about Earth Day concepts, or Earth Day related concepts, and is meant to take place over the course of a vacation week in April. So there's a lot of content in here, but it is meant to be taken in over 5 different days. This first slide introduces the concepts that when they see the word watch, that means there's a video link there and they can watch a YouTube video. When we use the keyword activity, that's supposed to be, an indication to do an exercise. The 5 keywords focused on in the project are replant, reuse, reduce, repurpose, and recycle. This materials list is just that. It's just a little tip about some of the different things that can be used throughout the week in the activities. A main focus of the project was making things as accessible as possible to people with different learning abilities, to people with different home resources. So it's not, you don't have to have stuff at home. You don't have to have a parent help you. Hopefully the language throughout is, easy enough to understand for different learning abilities. We also went with a color-coded theme, with Monday being green and Tuesday being orange, to help signal to the kids that we're doing things kind of in color-coded chunks. The first day is replant. They watch a video about how to put together a seedling kit. This slideshow I had recorded myself was posted earlier in the course, like in our WEL440 discussion board. Then there are subsequent videos that give tips about how to do the actual folding of the box, to make it a cup, or to roll newspaper into a shape to make more seedling cups if they want to. And then we wanted to include some information about alternative gardening options, ways that we might see more of in the future that are saving resources and saving space. So we have a couple videos about vertical gardening. Tuesday is reuse, so talking about how to keep stuff out of the landfill. So I started with the concept of introducing, what is a landfill if you don't know? What does it look like? I chose videos that have images so that they can see, big piles of garbage, because that always gives you a visceral reaction. All of the videos are linked with this tool called Video Link. So you put in a YouTube video, and then it makes it so that there's no other links to click onto at the end of the video. So this kind of gives you a little bit more security. They're just seeing the content that you want them to see, and that's it. We also have some videos for local greenhouse manufacturing or farming, and that is to gather interest in what's going on in our local community. Then we have the activity to make your own greenhouse by using plastic materials that might otherwise be trash. Wednesday is reduce, talking about reducing our waste. Again, I have some facts about how to reduce waste. Don't waste how can we avoid wasting electricity? How do we avoid wasting food? A lot of the videos are pretty short. My goal was to keep them 4 minutes or less. This is a 2-minute video that has no talking. It is just the point of view of the strawberry as it grows and is harvested, goes to the store, goes to the refrigerator, and then eventually goes into the trash to demonstrate, visually how food is wasted. Then there is a energy efficiency scavenger hunt that I developed, where they can go through and answer these questions. They don't have to have a printer. They could just write on a scrap of paper, what their answers are, and tally up their points. And depending on how they score, they get some feedback. You're doing a great job, or maybe you need to try a little bit different tactics to improve how much waste is being generated. Thursday's repurpose. How do we find a new purpose for our trash? So composting, this relates to the gardening concepts that we've been working on throughout the week. What goes in the compost, what doesn't, why. It was really important to me to try and include some diverse faces, some diverse voices. Here I had enough space to put some screenshots from the videos so you can kind of see that we're trying to just give everybody who participates in the school something to identify with in the content. I love these videos. This one is 14 different vegetables that you can trim off the top and put in water or put in a cup of dirt, and they'll root and grow again. They'll grow new leaves, or they'll grow a whole nother plant. And then we have Friday with recycling. This is the Rhode Island Resource Recovery Center's video. That's the state that we live in, talking about what can be recycled in our state. They also have a game where you're reinforcing the same concepts, taking items and sorting them into different bins. We have a really lovely video about a beach transformation where it went from looking like a landfill to being usable public space. And that was all done with just volunteer people and people volunteering from the community. And a suggestion to try a litter cleanup, but a gentle suggestion, so with the guidance of parents. I included a slide with resources for parents because there's so many things that I want to talk about that is not appropriate for little kids or just above their heads. And so hopefully if there's any parents who are interested in this project that their kids are working on, maybe they can see this and get some tips about other things that can be done to help conserve energy or to help improve recycling and things like that. And then at the end, we have a participation form where they can go in and check off any of the things that they've done. Even if they just play that sorting virtual game, that'd be fine. If they just fill out the form and say that they did something, they can earn a pin. The art teacher is developing a button. I'm going to be making them. And then also we have a hand-painted water bottle that has Baby Yoda and a Bumblebee on it. So that'll be on display in the school. It'll get raffled off to one of the people who participated in the event. All right, and that's everything for this project. Thanks so much for listening. Have a good one.